everybody, welcome to my homestead and welcome to my channel. My name is Jared, and in this video, I want to go over a few talks that talk about our responsibility to share and the fact that it's not on you to convert somebody, it's simply your responsibility to invite and share. And there's a lot of interesting things I want to share. That's to go along with that. I have a few different tabs open. We're going to look at something that Jeffrey R. Holland said and a few other things. Um, and so, I added some new things to the tracker here. If you don't know what this is, if you're new, this we got this thing going where we're tracking the number of copies of the Book of Mormon that are being shared. Okay, it initially started with Chelsea Newman up here. You see in cell A1. I'm giving credit to Chelsea Newman. She's the one that sent me the email that brought me to Elder Razban's talk, where he talked about flooding the earth. And then as I was doing that video, I realized, why don't we just make a tracker and let's do it? Let's start together doing this operation, this campaign of sharing the Book of Mormon. And then a thank you to Lisa Washburn for writing the poem and Jennifer Stevens for sharing it with us. There was a poem that was shared. It's Christmas themed, and it's something that you can use as you share the Book of Mormon. It will be in the description below. And then it was Natalie Stout that suggested that we use a hashtag. She had a few different ones that she put out there, and I liked Flood the Earth, so we went with that. And so thank you all for your contribution to this project that we're doing. Now, you may notice I've added a couple more columns because column C right here is for missionaries. And that we have two people, Angela Worley Brimhall, and then we find the other one, Malaena Tuhe, who have both reported that the people that they gave the Book of Mormon to are actually now seeing the missionaries. So this is getting really serious really fast. If you know of any of your people that are visiting with the missionaries, and then of course if they get baptized, then let me know and we'll put that on the tracker as well. Some pretty incredible things are happening. Let me go over who is in. Let's do the 50 share club. So if you've done 50 or more, we got Ann Cox. Let's see. We got Ellis Y. Lee, Franny Summerwolf, Illy K with 84, Joanne Sketch with an even 200, which is pretty amazing. She's in the number 1 place right now. And then just one behind her is Mopaditi with 199, Paula Dawson with 72, Ricardo Silva with 78. I think he might actually be the last one. Yeah. So regardless of the numbers, thank you everybody for sharing the Book of Mormon and then reporting. Best way, well, the best two ways is either leaving a comment or sending an email. I would advise, again, sending me Facebook or Instagram messages, because I'm not the best at keeping up with those. So either comment or email it, ideally. Okay, so here is where we're at right now. I last updated this about an hour and a half ago, and we are currently at 1,878 copies of the Book of Mormon that have been sent out by various methods. These are ones that we know for sure went to somebody. Underneath that, we have the potential reach. This is just simply based on if you had a blog or a Facebook or something like that, and you kind of know how many people that are not members of the church that it may have reached. I'm kind of like keeping track of that too. So potentially 12,360, but I know that that's way like under the actual number, because as you can see here, column K, I have social media, I have this person, that person, this person, and I don't know what the potential reach is because they haven't told me. And you don't have to. If you if you told me that you put a cop or the link for the Book of Mormon on your Facebook feed or something like that. I'm just counting it as one because, I, you know, because I don't know. All I can really assume is that at least one person got the Book of Mormon by that method. So hopefully that makes sense why I do that. I want to count it for something, but I don't want to just assume 10 or 20 or something like that. So we're just going to do one. So you can see how these numbers are probably actually in reality are way low. So it's amazing. And then we have the two missionary people that are seeing the missionaries. So that's really cool. Um, and then over here in column S, we have a total of 205 people that have reported these numbers so far. Now, remember, my channel, let me just show you. My channel has 13,000 subscribers. Okay. Well, actually, 13.1 thousand subscribers. So I'm pretty sure that we could get this way, 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 way higher. I'm sure that some of you are already working on this. If you don't want your name to be recorded, that's fine. I'll just put you under the anonymous entry that I have right here for row 9. I have anonymous, so I'm just combining anonymous people into this entry right here. But I would encourage you to participate in this just because this is a really good way when you track things and you write things down. It kind of makes it more of a reality, and you can see the progress. And I think it's possible. I really do think it's possible to break 10,000. I think it's more than possible actually. But right now the goal is simply 500. Or I mean 5,000. 5,000. Add another zero to that, and just that would be, it's already amazing enough that a couple people are talking with the missionaries and some others of you have reported positive results. um it's not always going to be that way, of course. I understand the hesitation. A lot of people have expressed how they were nervous to do it, but uh, good job doing it. I shared it with my brother. I mean, he was born into the covenant, but he's like fallen away from the church. He is now doing the transgender thing, and he's getting into paganism, and the classic what all those people usually do, just everything and anything that's on that side. And I was just like, you know what, I've tried so many times just to kind of like maintain a relationship with him. And when I say him, he is a biological male. I've tried to maintain a relationship with him and just be nice, be kind, be inviting, and you know, not at all pushy. And I felt like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it because who knows, maybe this could um, change things. Probably not. And just as I expected, no. he actually, it was not fun. This was yesterday. It kind of ruined my day actually. He basically berated me for sharing the Book of Mormon, and just whatever. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't pushy. I just like shared it through a direct message on Facebook, and he wasn't having it. The thing that we want to keep in mind, you guys, is like imagine that you had a Sikh. Okay. Do you know what a Sikh is? They're the ones that people constantly confuse with Muslims because they have turbans. I think it's spelled like this. Oh, Sikh. Sikhism. You know these guys right here? Let me pull up Britannica. They imagine that one of these people, no, I'll do Wikipedia. Imagine one of them moved into your neighborhood, and then they wanted to share with you a copy of the Granth Guru, and because it would help your life. Would you be upset at that person for sharing the Granth Guru with you? And I know that that's not, I don't think that's what they do at all. But just pretend that they did. If they shared a copy of the Granth Guru with you, either in person or mail or text or whatever, would you really be upset? I don't think so. If you're a clear-headed, normal, emotionally regulated person, you'd be like, man, it's not for me, but I really appreciate that. That's so cool. Thank you. Right? That's what a neurotypical, healthy person would do. So if somebody um, berates you, or if they like unfriend you or something like that because you shared a copy of the Book of Mormon, maybe that person wasn't really friends with you in the first place. If they're willing to ruin your entire relationship, whatever relationship there may be, over something as trivial as that. And when I say trivial, I mean from their point of view. It's not trivial to us, but to them, it's like what? So, a lot of times, the people that are the most bitter, it's just like when I talk to Rabbi Gerfing, that the people that are the most against Judaism are Jews themselves, ones that don't practice, that have the identity, but they're the most against it. And I feel like that it's usually the same thing with our church. Like you have a family member, a friend that became disaffected or disillusioned or something like that. And then they go just full on against the church. Um, so, just keep doing it. Because our responsibility is simply to invite. Okay. You don't get any results, no big deal. We're not trying to force results. You're just giving somebody the opportunity that maybe they wouldn't have. You may be the only person that will ever give that person the opportunity in this life. Okay. So when we look at this, okay, this is the New Era, March 2015. It's an article called Remember, It's Their Choice. I just want to read a few things from this. It says, as you invite others to learn about the gospel, it's important to realize that they have agency to choose whether or not to accept your invitation. Your success is not measured by their response, it is measured by your commitment to share. That's where you succeed, and that's where the responsibility lies. Okay. Again, I want to myself be able to face the Lord and just give a clean report. I shared the Book of Mormon and I did all these different things um, with everybody that I knew. I left no stone unturned. Um, Probably a good idea. And I'm not trying to guilt you into this, but surely you agree that's probably a good idea in the way that you want to find yourself when that time comes. Okay, moving on. So, if success isn't measured by who said yes or who got baptized, what should you focus on as you create goals for missionary work? Set your sights on what you can do rather than how others respond. Remember, you have agency too. You can choose to invite often and invite everyone. What? Who? Everyone. 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 So, as you're thinking about your contacts list and your friends on social media, you've been given an incredible opportunity because of technology. Whereas back in the 80s, um, much more difficult because you would actually have to give it in person or mail it. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. But now you have people that you've connected with over the years. You virtually have everybody if you're on social media. I know that a lot of you are not on social media, and I respect that. It's probably not, depending on how you use it, it may not be the most healthy thing for you psychologically, but it is also a powerful tool. And I would encourage you to get it on social media, if nothing else, but to share the gospel or be a good example to others. Um, when we withdraw from the world, we also withdraw our light. We have to live in the world, but not be of the world. But I respect that there's maybe different reasons why um, people wouldn't want to be on social media. So don't think that I'm like trying to force you to be on social media. Just reconsider with that in mind, that it's a powerful tool that we've been given um, to be able to share the gospel. So invite often and invite everyone. Since it's impossible to know in advance who will or won't be interested in the gospel, share your invitations regularly and share them with as many people as you can. Pay particular attention to promptings of the Spirit. We succeed as missionaries when we invite people to learn and accept the truth. So, as many as you can, everybody, regularly. And it obviously doesn't just have to be the Book of Mormon. There's a article here. I'm not going to go over the entire thing. Maybe it's this one. 11 easy ways to share the gospel. Invite friends to mutual. Invite a friend with you to watch general conference. Article from church magazines. Tells them about the Book of Mormon. Church dance. Invite a friend to church. Church websites, scriptural, share a scripture in a text message, invite someone for dinner. Okay, I'll put this article in the description below. And then I wanted to read from Elder Holland. He said, this is a responsibility that we sometimes avoid because we fear that an invitation to meet with the missionaries or attend church may offend a neighbor or a friend, or even a member of our own family, like those portrayed in this video. However, an invitation that is born of our love for others and for the Lord Jesus Christ and our desire for the happiness of these friends and family members will never be seen as offensive or judgmental. That's right. Again, think of yourself, a person that is emotionally well, spiritually well, hopefully, just how you would respond if someone was trying to do something nice for you. Whenever the Jehovah's Witnesses show up to my door, I never get upset. I'm never upset. I just kindly talk with them or whatever, and then say, no, I already have a church, and that's fine. Okay. And that's fine. The people that get really bent out of shape over this, do not lose sleep over them. Okay. They have issues that they're dealing with if they're going to treat you like that over something like this. Okay. Oh, and then there was this up here. Our thanks to Elder Perry and for that video segment for reminding us of the particularly poignant responsibility that we have as members, quite apart from missionaries, to invite others to come into Christ and partake of the gospel. I'm actually not going to read the rest of this. I'll just put these in case you want further reading. But you guys, this is our part as members of the church that are not currently serving full-time missions. We should be basically serving up people regularly to the missionaries, and all they should have to do is just go and do the lessons and then get baptized, really. And look at the potential that's been unlocked, because I don't know about you, but for me, like, here I am right here. I'm at 41. I'm not in the 50 club yet. Maybe I'll make that the case today. But all I can do is speak for myself, but doing this together has helped me to do something that otherwise I may not have done at all, or I wouldn't have done for a long time. So take advantage of this exercise. It's not a competition, but it's something that we can all do together, and then see where we go, see how big this number is going to get. And we should do it with the Spirit, but doing something is better than nothing. Just pray each time, pray for these people, and I think miracles can come out of this. So, okay, well, that's going to be it for this one. So if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, like this video. If you liked it, leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Also, make sure to share it and share the Book of Mormon, and I'll talk to you guys later.